a timely voice.
Adventuality SA presents
The greatest want of the world is the want of men. Men who will not be bought or sold. Men who in their inmost souls are true and honest. Men who do not fear to call sin by its right name.
Men whose conscience is as true to duty as the needle to the pole. Men who will stand for the right to the heavens, boy.
The Advent Pod SA.
Okay guys, this is behind the scenes.
Well, you know what it is?
Guys, remember, relax. Hey, these guys. Okay, so tell them what we're doing here. Tell them what we're doing here, okay? Just explain.
We ended Mawukanye with the Goddess 8, so yeah, we're just here to see you guys to share some moments with you guys. Yeah, just realize all of this. The gospel through theater. Yeah, that's why we're here.
Well, you know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Advent Pod SA, a timely voice indeed. Today,
we have a timely man. Who's timely man? Oh yeah, the mastermind, the mastermind. We got Sibusiso. You've got Buddha, Sibusiso, Mthiya.
Yes.
And we're reporting live from Magukanye, right here at Seventh Day Adventist Church.
I thought you were not going to mention Santa Church. It's very important. Santa.
Yeah, we had Santa, man. Hey, world class.
Yes.
So yeah, we've got Buddha here,
Yes.
and we're talking about Magukanye. Yeah, right. Yes. Now let's talk about your role here. But wait, what's your role here?
All right, so my role here, I'm the director. So after the producer, then comes the director.
Right.
So the producer conceives the concept, the script, writes the script, and then gets the director to then visualize the script to the people. Right. So what's very important? Maybe let me go. Do you have a question for me? Should I just go through? Okay.
In fact, please first alert them what you have in store for July. I remember you mentioned something for July.
Before then, I think what's very important is that we've created a series as SID Media that you will get to watch next month on 10th July. That's when the show goes live, and then we are launching it end of this month.
Wait, we're gonna.
So it's going to be on our social media platform, including the whole channel. I think the reason why we came up with the drama series, which a lot of people find is very interesting, is that we use different ways to evangelize to them. We use podcasts like Halempotsa to evangelize them. Yes, we may be laughing, but at the end of the day, there's a crux around it to say we are evangelizing. Even with the drama series, we thought that other people are doing talk shows, other people are doing singing. We want to showcase our talent using drama series, so there's a drama series. Also, at the same time, with the theater that's happening tonight, we saw a feel that other people don't like television. They like a night out, which is going on the theater platform. Hence, we've created the theater platform. As you see today, we have the performance that's happening.
What's your role here? What
My role is
we see the product.
Yes.
That's what the process is. What was your role?
So my duty on Magukanye is I'm the director of Magukanye, right? So when the director, you do what we call different elements to make up the show. So a lot of people, when they watch the show, they will see just actors coming in. But the director goes beyond. So the director is responsible for the story. When you receive the story from the producer, he cuts it out into the way he wants it to play out. For example, you watch action movies, right? In an action movie, you will have a character that is fighting different obstacles. So the director makes sure that those obstacles are there, so that at the end of the day, the steering wheel. It's the same thing with this theater. So that's what I do. Story, number one. Number two, I'm responsible for the costumes that they all wear. Number three, I'm responsible for the talent that is going to be put on stage. Number four, I do sound. As much as I can't sing, as much as I can't do fade, but I know how it should sound. I'm responsible for the moments that take place in the scene. So if ever you are about to share someone, you're actually going to ask them out. I need to put tender, loving music so that it makes it easy. That comes from the director, by the way. That is not a sound thing, it's a direction. That because I want to hear that, and that motion must go in the way these guys are about to kiss, right? So that's the director.
So what's about to happen today?
So today what I'm saying,
Thank you.
No, I'm not saying.
I'm just saying, but what you're about to see.
Not even. I would like everybody to, because directing is subjective, guys. Directing is very subjective. We have other people here that are qualified as directors. They are going to see the story in different lights compared to my way. So they will see it in their own way. And when they see it in their own way, maybe create and maybe they may give compliment ways to and criticize you. You're more than welcome to do so. And please make sure, please go to my DMs, very important. Go to my DMs and tell me how the show went. Because me, I like that. I want people to actually share their honest opinion about the show, that it's cool. I don't think that actor was cool. I don't think that music was supposed to come in there. I like that for future purposes. So when I go back to my drawing board, I'm like, I'm not gonna do that once again. So please make sure. So tonight, when you watch the show, just enjoy it. Where you see that this needs to change from Magukanye 3, feel free to choose it.
And at the end of it all, after tonight, what legacy? You want this is Mthiya to be remembered.
But what's very important is I teach television to a lot of people. I teach directing and producing. And some of the guys that I teach, they're actually on the show too, which is good. They are going to criticize me, and which is nice. And I like that because they will see from their point of view, their own worldview. It should have went that way. It shouldn't have went that way. It should have done this. It should have done that. So I'm very good. There are people that have already planted the seed on to say, guys, here it is. Look at my show. This is how I've done it. This is how we do it better. Let's look at this part. I'm not nervous, eh? Yeah. I'm actually excited because I recently graduated as a director. All right. So I recently graduated as a director. So it has always been my thing of wanting to actually tell stories. There's something that is coming out that people should know about. It's in a month's time. It's called Sibusiso, the TV series that I have created. I'm producing up. Wait a minute, yeah, TV series for you guys. So it's coming up in July, on the 10th of July. So directing has always been my thing, but I haven't done things before. So when time you called me and said, "Here's an opportunity," that was my big time. I was like, with both hands, I'm waiting to actually and try out there and see how it goes. So it's my first experience. So if you say I'm nervous it's just how they are going to. What justifying is this? What can I say? Okay, so I guess you're born for this. Apparently, yeah. So let us go. But I remember when you're born for this, you guys can go see. I can't see this. But we'll see tonight. Yes, we'll see tonight in terms of what you've got here. So we want to find out now. What has been your thing in Mahukanye? So Mahukanye, I'm the director of Mahukanye. So you're hard, eh? So director has I've taken the reins over the producers. So the producer comes out to the director to say, "Dude, here is my story. Can you please interpret it?" So what I do on my side, I start from scratch. I visualize in a sense of in terms of the wardrobe. I start with the story. How will the story go? So whenever the producer gives me, I might cut it out so that I can get the point across. So for example, if you give me 6 facts about the story, I might cut it out to 5 facts or 4 facts to get to the point. And that's where director and producer don't get along. But I'm not going to get to there. So I do the story, change of story. I pick the talent that is going to tell the story better. Not only pick the talent, but pick the guys behind the scenes. Meaning that your sound guys, your lighting guys, the choreography and all of that. That's because I'm working with, because I've got a vision.
So wait, are you the, I don't know if I could say the mastermind in a way?
Say that. Okay, cool. You say that. Let's use that word if you can. Mastermind. Right. So I hire people, talent, and the guys in the background. I choose wardrobe for the actors. I choose the blocking as to how the actors are going to move within the story. I choose how the movement and the blocking. I also choose in terms of the wording that they need to use. Say, for example, I would not want you to use sad. I would want you to use nervous because of whatever context is happening in that case. So when you're a director, you look at the overall storyline as to how it's going to be interpreted. To a point where tonight you will see someone getting married wearing a wedding dress. So I picked the veil as to how the veil must sit on top. I'm nearly a guy, right? I don't know anything about it. Yeah. So you choose how that thing is going to be tied up, what you are going to put there, what they emphasize, what they say about reality. So every single detail that you see on the director has chosen that for a certain purpose. So I don't just, as a director, I don't just put lighting, camera here, but I say, I'm going to put this because in the context of this now, we use laptops that are Apple man. So that's what I do as a director.
Now, at the end of it all, tonight, what legacy do you want to leave behind?
You know what I'm excited about is that all the people that I normally teach directing, because I do classes outside of here, they are here to actually watch the show. So everything that I've spoken about in class, they are going to see for the first time. First hand is to how the actors move. They are going to interrogate it. Interrogating in the sense that they're going to critically saying, as a director, you shouldn't have put a pot plant. You shouldn't have watered the garden. You shouldn't have put the red carpet. You know, that kind of thing. Because directing is subjective. You're responsible for this. Everything. So when you're a director, a lot of people think that you're merely moving at ears. Yeah. The entire thing that you see in front and the entire thing that you are going to hear, that's the director. That's the guy behind it. So what people can expect today, that's very important, is that as Adventists, we've been wanting this thing to happen. Yeah. First of all, I'm grateful that I've been called. Yes. It's live and kicking. We've been wanting these things to happen, and I wish you guys all the best, and I wish you guys can do more of this. It's the same thing with theater. I mean, as young people, we've always seen our grandfathers and our grandmothers always utilizing the Bible to go out there with their bicycles to go preach. Okay, come on now. Let's move. Doing a bicycle to now between what do you call it? Podcast. Yeah, podcast. Right? It has also moved to a drama series. It has moved to a theater series. That is all in the name of evangelism. That is what we call media ministry. So we are all preaching in different ways. And guys, the guys that follow this, we are not competing, all right? We are complementing each other.
Oh, yes, yeah. Come on, that's Sibusiso Mthiya. We are reporting live from Magokai.
I'm still scared that this is his voice.
Thank you to the Lord. It was a timely voice. Thanks. Thank you.
Well, you know what time it is, guys. It is the Advent Port SA, and we are here with the legend himself, the man, Mr. Joshua Kwed. So we just want to know, who are you, sir, and what are you about, and basically what do you offer to this event today? So basically, let's just look at your background.
Okay. All right. Now, thanks for having me here at Advent Pod.
That's it.
Yeah. So my name is Josh, as you said, Joshua Kwede. I'm a soloist. I was born in Pastoral, but relocated to the Eastern Cape.
Okay.
Then I found myself from Joburg for work. So I'm a soloist and I've done a couple of projects. And yeah.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay. All right. So what has been your journey, to becoming a soloist? Did you start your craft as a soloist, or perhaps at some point? Have you always been song?
No. So when I joined the church around 1996, I was part of, or rather, I joined a group called Brothers of Peace.
I was 2 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was a teenager at the time. So I obviously joined the Brothers of Peace. I was in the first tender for years, and then towards I'm gonna work on it. So
We like to wake up pointing at something. It's possible. You did say that you're a soloist. So did you start as a soloist, or were you in a group at some point? Because most of us actually start with one branch of them. They start to do their own thing. So did you develop like that as well?
Yeah, basically. So when I joined the Adventist Church, it was around 1996, and I joined a group which was Brothers of Peace.
Right.
So like and I was sitting in first tenor from then up until the late 90s, I think 1999. Then around 2003, we branched off with about 4 of my friends, and we started a quartet called the Mphe Quartet, which is where I went to sing lead and things like that. So becoming a soloist was by chance.
Yeah.
It was I moved to Bloemfontein, and I didn't like and there were people from the Eastern Cape. Who would sing with that quartet, and they thought I could actually do some. So I started. So I stumbled on.
To convince you that you would actually do.
Exactly.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so that was my journey in terms of my.
Very interesting. Yeah. So, what about here today at Magokai? What role are you playing?
But the director.
And also how it performed the whole show.
So the director of this play is a friend of mine. And he does with books. I said my phone when he was launching those books. So when he told me about this, I said, why not? Come and support me. It's been a great experience. I enjoyed the play. And I think it's well written. The music has been good as well. So the whole production, I think, is top notch.
It is.
If I can use your language.
So can we expect the solo too?
No, not to the God. I'm just here as what you call as an audience to appreciate what other people are doing.
Okay, all right. So we will organize a time for you to be on the Advent board, sharing and floating more. We'd definitely like to.
No, it's fun. Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me, guys. All the best.
Thank you.
Well, you know what time it is? The Advent Pod SA, and I'm not alone. I'm with Pastor Mafora. Hello, everyone. Keep the contribution there.
Hi, how's everyone? I am happy to be with you guys this evening. Is it okay to say that?
Yes, it's okay to say that.
Me?
Very much. Thank you very much for being with us here, and we're at Mabukanya. So the question that I'll ask to Pastor Mafora is, it's a very actually interesting question. How does it feel to be a pastor in the Adventist Church?
How does it feel? I think it feels like a great privilege, a big responsibility. And also, I think I feel honored. No, I don't take it for granted. The church entrusts you with such a big responsibility, and they give credentials to you. And, it's a heavy responsibility to carry, but it's also such a big privilege to work with God's children. And also work in the vineyard. It's bittersweet.
It's bittersweet. I want to talk a little bit about the bitter side. To say there's been a lot of movements, right, against female pastors' ordination, female speaking. Did you face any challenges when you started your journey as a female pastor in the church?
Yes, I did. My journey was not a smooth one.
All right.
As you have mentioned, that there are opposing views or opinions. And yes, when you do meet people with opposing views, it becomes a challenge in terms of maybe executing a task. Okay. But what's nice about working with human beings is that you get a point where you can reason together. I think that everybody has the cognitive ability to be able to discern for themselves what is good and what is wrong. But I think that if you live in a community, and there always needs to be, synergy or a compromise in order to make things work. So at the end of the day, we know that we're brothers and sisters in Christ. And the biggest goal is to reach, take the gospel to the rest of the world, etc., etc. So if we hinder each other from fulfilling the Great Commission, then it's pointless. So that's why we reason with one another, and we find a way to take away each other's differences and meet each other in the middle ground and be able to move. But yes, you need to be able to respect counter opinions.
All right.
And also they take your opinion, but we find a way to be mature about it. Because if we're going to be carnal about it and we're not going to be decisive with the way we deal with each other, then nothing's going to happen.
Okay.
We'll actually mess up the atmosphere of the church.
So I've heard that there are elders who, like, as a pastor, you're deployed, then elders were like, we can't be pastored by a woman. Have you ever dealt with such, and how did you go about that?
I've only had one, and as I said, there was a conversation or communication, and we actually have logical examples or situations where the church would have to say, majority, you are an individual, you have a strong point, but the rest of us, we're okay with her. And then the person would have to swallow a bitter pill and say, as long as the rest of the leadership is okay with her, you continue with it. And they would have to do things to the side.
All right. Yeah. And what is the experience at Mapukanya? What can you say to people? How does it play a role in the gospel?
Mapukanya was a beautiful, realistic story. I think it puts our lives, but like in a single story. But you can see how society breaks down because of problems like ego, pride, jealousy, etc. And to see how it takes just one rotten apple, I guess, to mess up the pixel, the image that God wanted to create, that of love, peace, and harmony. And that the only way that society can remedy itself is to go back to the roots, which is the Bible. So I found the story very relatable. That's what I'm saying, to any situation, whether it's drug addiction, whether it's divorce, whether it's whatever, that at the end of the day, the only thing that can bring us back together and make us whole as humankind is to go back to our source, which is God. And everything else will crumble if we go with whatever trend or whatever voice sounds enticing but is actually poisonous or detrimental to humanity.
All right. And that's it from us, the Advent Pod SA with Pastor Mafora. We'd like to have you in the episode to engage more in this conversation. Thank you very much for having us.
Awesome. Thank you.
One day, people decided to forsake this book. They knew sooner or later they were about to see a side that they didn't know that even existed.
Well, you know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Advent Pod SA, broadcasting live from Seventh Day Adventist Church. And with me, I have the Beyonce of the... I have a gifted singer with us. What a privilege it is. An anointed lady for such a time as this. Fali, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. And hi, everyone.
Hi there. Yeah, so we heard Mapukanya. How are you feeling about it?
I am so honored when the director called me, he was just like, I have this vision, I have this concept, can you come on board? And I was just like, you know what, can I take the opportunity and actually write the soundtrack?
Wow.
So the song that I performed is an original song that I wrote, and it came from a place. And mind you, I didn't meet up with the guy, so I wrote the song separately. And to see it all come together and fit the script, I knew it was a God moment. It was, I looked up and I was like, you know what, Lord, thank you. It literally, I didn't read the script. I didn't know what was happening in the show. I didn't have time. So I wrote the song separately from this house show.
It fit like a puzzle.
Yes. So I knew that I literally looked up and I said, Lord.
And in your view, I think it's a new trajectory taking the Christian space, you know, where we ushering into constructive entertainment as opposed to destructive one.
I think it's very important for musicians to write, right? Because it's an expression of your experience with Christ. And I think when we don't write, we are not experiencing. We are not walking in this journey. Singing the song of Moses and the Lamb comes from an experience, right? So how do we interpret our experience with Christ? It has to come through song. And so this is why I asked God, give me words, because I'm supposed to write.
Yeah.
You understand? So the words that I used, the lyricism, so to say, was very deliberate, very poetic. It was very dark because I was writing from that place. And so when the chorus comes in, Makukanye, it's literally let them be light from that dark space.
So let's talk about Makukanye. That's soundtrack. What's the spiritual significance of that song?
So basically, sure.
Yeah.
Where do I start?
Yeah.
I come from a place of depression, right? So for me, I was writing from a place, a dark space, right? So Makukanye was speaking to me first before it spoke to others. This is why I asked this book, can I write? Because I'm like, listen, I think I want to challenge myself. I think I want to get out of this place, but I can't get out if I don't struggle, right? So I sat down and I thought, okay, how can I explain my darkness? And I thought about hunger, I thought about pain, I thought about how we seek the Holy Spirit.
What time it is? This is the Advent Pod SA. We're at Sanctuary Church for Mojapelo Musical Theatre, the Gospel Musical Theatre. And I'm here with a legend.
He's just like one of my team members. And when I spoke to him, I was like, I have this
and we just want to know just a few things about you. So first of all, who is this son? How would you
for us to
describe
experience that dark place,
Yeah.
I love what you said. Listen, God took you from the pig and located you in the poor pig now.
For me, Makukanye is very versatile. And I will be releasing the song.
All right.
I will be releasing the song, so I'm really excited to actually listen to it, spend time with it. And I'm excited to write more. I'm really excited to write more and have an experience with God. I'm so happy to be here. It's just thinking of where I come from, guys. This is just a dream. I'm so happy.
But I promise you, before you release that album, we'll have you in studio for a full interview. We'll have that. Yes. You're welcome. That's Palesa Mojapelo, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Advent Pod SA, the timely voice. Thank you.
gospel thing is theater, and I'm here with a legend, in my opinion, a legend, Mr. Pisani Masinga, and we just want to know just a few things about you. So first of all, who is Pisani Masinga? How would you describe yourself and what you are about?
I greet you all in the name of my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. My name is Pisani Masinga. My name is Pisani Masinga from KZN. Wherever you are, Pisani is a founder of the brand called the Artistry. I'm a baptized member of this church.
The Seventh Day Adventist.
The Seventh Day Adventist Church. Umsebenzi engiwenzayo kakhulu enguphathiswa uNkulunkulu is to write songs, is to train musicians, is to write books. You know, for now, no kinds of work. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like you are saying that there's a lot in the pipeline. There's a lot you're working on.
Yes, I can say that because these days.
What can we expect very soon?
Yeah, these days I'm busy with my input. Busy with my input these days. So
the whole input.
Yeah, hey, what my whole input is about. You about two whole input. About 2 songs there. But there are many songs I'm writing them. So that's what I'm busy with. In the second annual of my hymn. So I'm doing the hymns, conducting 2 hymns according to Phela. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. No. The people will make sure they feel that and all of that. So here at Mavukani, what is your role today? So what are you doing here? Tonight, I should say.
Mavukani has a good team. I'm from the Lona. What is your name? Mafia music director it's just that when natulaga ngini bizanyane khona but namhlanje ngizoyenza just to sing just 2 songs today. You know the song Billionaires wakho is to setting that's the secret to sing today. And the second one is sizoyiqoba izitha zethu negama likaJehova. I'll tell you ngelinye ilanga ukuthi those 2 songs.
We will bring you on the Advent call. You will tell us the whole story.
Relax, bro. I will do that.
Hi, Sabo. All the best for the night.
Thank you very much.
We're looking forward to your performance.
Thank you very much.
May God enlarge your territory, bless your ministry. You are doing great things.
Bless you more.
Hi, Sabo.
Nice one, Father. You are such an honorable man. I like it. Thank you, Giza. You know, if it was up to me, this whole kingdom would be yours. I am happy to support my wife. My mother is a wonderful ruler. Oh, impressive. 2 grown men praising a woman for how she provides. But we have peace because of her. Yes. But I still think there's a lot you can do, King. No offense to the queen or this woman of the king. But I think it's a time we to introduce someone from my side into this kingdom. What you think? So you mean to say we can change what the elders have taught us? We are an just to break the norm. Don't you see the policy? You can never know.
Well, you know what time it is? The Advent Pod Essay, a timely voice, and we're reporting live from Makukhanya 2, and I'm with me here, Desi and Kwesi. Can you please introduce yourself to our audience as your character?
Greetings all. The name is Felix, and the character was portrayed was Giza.
Hi guys, my name is Mojapelo, and I was portraying Phela.
All right, so I'll start with the character of Giza, right? So the character of Giza was the one that was more of saying, was acting a little bit towards the character of Lucifer, you know, putting those small seeds in people and all those things. And what lesson can people draw from that character? We want
Firstly, look, yeah, what can I say? Okay, what looks good is not always good here. So what we can learn from this story is that through it all, God still is the best. God still wins. And guys, there's this thing. Lucifer at first when he came to introduce himself into the palace, he came as hope. He came there as if he was trying to bring a light to the people. Whereas he's introducing something else that is directly opposite to the light. So what I mean is looks can be deceiving. Yeah, looks can be deceiving.
your character, in most part, was drawing people back to the book, right? It was emphasizing the importance of the book and being the voice of reason. And I think that is the most important message. Can you speak more to the message of Makukhanya towards your character?
Well, I can say that because he was trying to just get people know that through faith, everything is possible. And we mustn't forget about our God. We must know that God is there in anything and everything that is happening through our lives. Whatever challenge we are facing, just know God is there. And just pray. Pray about it, whatever you are going to pray about it, and have faith in everything.
All right, and thank you very much. That's it from the Advent Pod Essay live from Center SDA Makukhanya 2. The message you take is God is with you and will always be with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
He's nowhere. He's dead. Oh, I'm just sitting to yourself. Oh, yourself has been nowhere. He's nowhere. Should we die to someone here? He vanished. His breath went out of him. Who has been filling your head with this nonsense? What nonsense is this? Is this not my son? Is this not my son? What is this? Lona? Smith! Oh, he's sleeping. Oh. That makes no sense. You always go to sleep and wake up. Langa. Take it to bed and lie to now. Take it to bed. He's not doing the face for dinner. Langa. Your Highness, I wish not to disrespect you. But what you're looking at is a corpse.
Well, guys, you know what time it is? It is the Advent Pod SA. I'm sitting here with Mercedes and Her Royal Highness, the Queen. So that's the rules that they played in the play, in the drama. So I just want to know, who are you guys in real life? Exactly the Queen. Who is the
The Queen is performed by Ali Venoko, alive.
I live alive or both?
No way.
Both. Right. Who's Lesedi?
Lesedi is a warrior, but she's played by Dumo Kuwe.
Is she also a warrior in real life? In a way.
Maybe in a way.
Right.
She needs to be one.
Okay, so guys, like your roles were, they were giving the whole power, Like, you had a sense that we are led by these ladies. I mean, it was quite captivating. But I just want to know, how did you manage to hold it up? Because the first time you showed up there, it was, the power was already high, but it stayed high. And I would say it went higher and higher. How do you maintain that charisma?
I would say it comes understanding what what can you see that she's able to stand so tall because of her.
Yeah.
So without her people, she's nothing. So when as a performer, I stood there and I saw the audience.
All right. So, Dumo, aka Lesedi, how were you able to, maintain your part? It was, this battle-hardened warrior, right? It was really, it was really powerful and captivating. So, how were you able to actually stay in character and remain interesting and in it, locked in it?
I mean, it's all a matter of technique and keeping the story going, in a sense, like behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Because we went on for over an hour. Yeah. So you need to keep the story going. Let's say in the next scene, that, for example, scene 8, I had to go tell that the son has unfortunately passed on. I needed to imagine being on the battlefield and losing the son before going on to stage and telling her that her son is gone. So
You're part of the story, like you really embodied it, right? Were there any nerves?
Yeah. For me, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't nervous. I was just praying that everything goes well.
Okay.
Because I trust my people. You get?
Yeah. You guys have people.
We can trust.
What about you? I know there's always nerves,
I know.
but they don't show. So
Yes.
what I want to know is, how do you hide the nerves? Because I knew they were there.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Really,
Yeah, but
I do not have it.
they were not showing you.
I am always nervous when I'm on stage. It happens all the time before I get on stage, while I'm on stage. Sometimes I do calm down a bit, but sometimes we just stay. But I think it's just a matter of pushing on and remembering that you are here to serve an audience.
Yeah.
And I think that's what keeps me going.
All right, guys. So, just the closing remarks. What do you guys think has been added to the spreading of the gospel in terms of the craft that you guys displayed here? We evangelize, we talk to people, we sing, and all of that. Physical theater is on its own. What more can we expect in terms of physical theater in the church?
Yes. For me, I'm not sure if I'll be answering the question, but I believe that as young people, it is our duty to ensure that the gospel is out there in a way that draws them. So the gospel tends to be promoted as something dull, boring, not entertaining. So now using theater, using music, using dance to spiritually connect with God and attract an audience that will be willing to give themselves to the Lord. I feel like that's the way forward. As time evolves, also the way we approach getting people to know the gospel should evolve with time.
Oh, we must stay relevant.
Yes.
The Queen has spoken, people. The Queen has spoken. It is the Advent Port SA from Seventh Day Adventist Church. Mabukhanye.
Mabukhanye.
well, it is the Advent Board SA, and we are here with Mapukanye at Seventh Church. And today we have had an absolutely amazing show. We have the star of the show here, dare I say, our very own Naledi. But please tell us who you are and what your background is in this space of theatre.
Right. As the character was amazing.
Whichever.
Okay. When I have it's really how I got to this point. I've already I don't think anyone will ever understand how different Mabukanye is.
Yes.
Because each and every one of the cars has some sort of testimony ever since starts here. Mabukanye, like God is a peacemaker. So it stopped being just, it's theater, it's drama, it's acting. And then it has turned into a way of reaching out to people.
That's lovely. That's lovely. I'm hearing the sentiments that people are really touched by ministry through entertainment in this way. Very nice. So tell us about your character a little bit. What are the upticks for you? What were the challenging parts, handling the character of Naledi in this show?
Well, Naledi is a girl who doesn't really belong to the palace.
Yeah.
She is there by she has had an identity crisis, trying to be the queen. But she knew that she could never reach it. And she thought she needed to act the way she acts, talk how she talks, and treat people the same way she treats them. But the only thing that she needed to feel worthy was God.
Oh.
And the second she opened that Bible, and understood what is.
And the Bible gave her the purpose for her life, basically. Very nice episode, and very nice show that we've just had. And beloved, this is the Advent Pod SA reporting to you live from Santon SDA. Thank you so much.
I'm no longer excited to be in her presence. She disgusts me.
How I feel about you doesn't matter to you. And how about our child, Lana? Should I just follow her out like you and we can go back to our lives?
You were a mistake.
You're getting absurd. You stood before the queen of the entire kingdom and said that she is your wife. You saw her as the ultimate beauty. Is it possible that such a character could just vanish? It hasn't vanished, Frank. This man finds it nothing to hurt and me. He's careless with his words and says the very things that hurt the heart that he once made.
For a timely voice, and I'm with me, the man who was acting, Prince Langa. How are you? Please introduce yourself to the viewers.
My name is Mphe Jeso. I'm commonly known as Dr. Cabbage on the socials, and I was playing Prince Langa in.
Alright, so the character of Prince Langa, we'll get introduced to Prince Langa. He's getting married to his beautiful bride. And the devil, well, for lack of a better word, planted seed into him. Can you tell us more about that? What inspired him to go to the root of the uncharted area of, in the Makanya world, there was no such thing as a divorce, but divorce, he decided to leave his wife. What happened? So
the entire story is alluding to one thing: do not neglect the word. So that seed being planted by is an effect of man taking note and seeking the honors of man instead of seeking the honors of God. So the reason why Islam ended up separating from his wife is because the whole kingdom in its entirety had neglected the word of God. So therefore, him in himself is also going to do the same. All right. So that's why it happened to the point where Giza was able to infiltrate, snatch that seed, and then take Islam away. So if you look at the build-up for the whole from scene 1, everyone is happy, everything is good, everything is beautiful. Scene 2, Giza is introduced and it sort of like speaks to it's what he says sort of intrigues Prince Lana, because Lana is like a He's an excited man. He's always jovial. He's always up and up, right? So the way he gives us ideologies and these new things, he's not used to what he's saying. Like he said, the old king was becoming greedy. It's a greedy. What is greed?
It is no concept.
They don't know what greed
It doesn't exist in this world.
That's why he even said, teach my mother how to be greedy. That was a sort of humor to put in there, just like, they don't know anything, right? But then these are things they would know if they hadn't neglected the word. These are things that they would be able to shy away from.
So, so the lesson is there is no harmony without the word.
There's no harmony.
We can't run because what neglecting the word was not just led to the divorce. Also, eventually it led to the death of Prince Langa.
The death of Prince Langa as well.
So without the word, then the lesson is without the word, humanity will perish.
Yes. True.
It's a very, very, very interesting lesson that we get from Makukanya too.
Yeah.
That was nice having you here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
And that was the Advent Pod essay coming live from Senten SDA Makukanya too. Thank you very much.
Well, you know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Advent Chorus, broadcasting live from Senten SDA Church. It is indeed a timely voice. And we are saying, Makukanye, let there be light. And indeed, there was light. And I've got a special guest from us today, Usise. Hi, Sise. How are you? Oh, let's say, how are you feeling? Flowers. Artistry seems to require a mind for some parts in terms of the musical proficiency. Take us through where did it all start? The musical.
I was 3 when I started singing.
Yes, yes. So the cut, they will step the shoot. Well, it has good word as that I'm voice, and when you're at Makukanye, right here at Senten SDA Church. And with me, I've got one of the guys from Hush. He's doing a stunning performance today. We just want to know, what's your name? Tell the people who you are and why you're at Makukanye today.
Yo, what's up, family? I'm Muzama Ropos, and I am from Hush SA. And today we're just here to praise the Lord music, arts basically, because Makukanye is more of an arts thing than just a music thing. So more just here to praise the Lord if there's an art to do.
tell me, man, about the musical Jeso. How did you guys come up with such a very, vibrant band of young people singing for the Lord and even going to win awards internationally and, please?
So we come from the hood, and when you're in the hood, there's a lot that happens. There's drugs, there's crime, there's everything else that could make your life go bad. So we decided as gents to say, hey, gents, and it was a while ago, I think 2009, when I said, gents, let's come together, let's form a group, form something that will keep us distracted from the streets, distracted from everything else that could lead us astray. And then from there, fortunately for us, we grew up in church. So it was easy for us to follow this type of music that we do. So that's lovely, man. And I hear you talking about the social ends. I think it's important for us to create alternatives for young people these days, especially because we see so much negative media, we see so much negative music. Music that you guys produce and music that can bring one's mind to forward and feel like, things positive things of life. And not just things. I like that, man. So tell me, as you're here at Harsh, how's your feeling and experience been? How did you actually, get in touch with the team and things like that? Oh, so one of my best friends, and I think they needed 1 minute. They were like, who the friend when I kissed me, I played with the chance, and that's when we went for the competition. That was the first time. So from there, well, some of the team was great, and my inspiration, the way that I represent some music that they saw because of the children.
I reckon you done an amazing performance.
So much.
Yeah, tell the people kind of like how to sustain this thing, not to do up.
It's very important because it's very tough. This issue is very tough. It's no chance to you understand that to push you off guard. But some of the things that happen, they lead you to. But more than anything, if you know your dreams, or if you know the vision, if you know what you want, stick to that and surround yourself with people that always encourage your faith, always encourage where to pray, encourage you to keep playing your music. And there's a time for everything. There's a time to rejoice. Since the Bible this is something that there's a time for everything. So wake up the time until the time comes. We shall.
Lovely stuff. This is the Advent board essay. What do you have to say to your friends out there? I know some of them are saying, we couldn't make it to Magukanya. But of course, we'll see you on other platforms somewhere. What's coming up for Ashley and the later?
We are planning so much music. I don't know if that's the term, but that's what we have so much music coming up from Ashley. We've been working on it. Lots.
Yeah.
And we just want to send a shout out to everyone who supports us. And it's so amazing to see people always encouraging us. Some people even send testimonies of how our songs changed their lives. So that's what we are about, shaping and changing people's lives. I think more than anything, we're delighted to our fans with a lot. We've always wanted to have them on our side. It's been a pleasure talking to you. So much.
The Lord bless your ministry and going forward, the Lord. That's it. And what I say, we are signing out here and we'll see you on the next one.
Yes, sir.